How are you? All of you millions of following me and my adventures and misadventures. There are some, sometimes. Okay, so it's Sunday. It's Sunday. What have I been up to this week? Loads of things. Yeah, I went for a really long walk. Check out that video. Yes, that video where I just wander around London sort of blindly for ages, up and down alleyways and going, where am I? I wander around a lot in that. And that's all I've done this week. No, I've done other things. What have I done? Something. I'm sure I've done something. I went to see a play. What did I see? It was a very strange play. It was at the Menier Chocolate Factory, and I'm not sure I liked it very much. It was four people doing a job interview, and then there's all twists. But the twists were sort of obvious, to be honest, and the acting was alright. I liked the acting, it was cool. But it's a Spanish play. What's it called? The Grunhold Method. It's a Spanish play written in Catalan originally, and it was translated. It's from about 2003, I think. It was translated into English. It's been translated into like 60 languages, and it's being shown in Britain, in South London. So yes, there's a thing about the person that wrote it saying that he likes it to be put into the particular city or the culture of the place where it's being done, so that you. But the thing is, it was in England, and there's four British actors, and they were all doing American accents, and it was set in New York for no reason, as far as I could see. It didn't seem really to have any point in doing that, but it was, it was alright. It annoyed me a little bit, quite a lot actually. This isn't mine, that's somebody else's. It annoyed me quite a lot. So I think that's over now, so you can't see it anyway. The actors were good. The actors were very, very good. There was Jonathan Cake, who's great, and there was the guy that was in Fresh Meat that isn't Jack Whitehall, that had a beard, but he didn't have a beard in that. That's what annoyed me. There was a very extended bit in the middle that was distasteful and badly written and very annoying, and I was just like, and the whole thing, this guy that's doing this job interview, and then it's like, is he going to get the job? Is he not going to get the job? Are the others going to get the job? Are they going to? And it's just like, don't think he should have the job, to be honest. It was annoying. This is all strobing, isn't it? Maybe I will put something here so that it won't strobe. I was on the sofa and now I'm not. I know what I'll do. I'll put a blanket over the back and then it won't strobe. Wow, the wonders of technology. That's just amazing, isn't it? I just put a brown blanket over the back of the sofa and then it won't strobe and it'll be great. It'll be amazing. Look at that, my brown blanket there. Lovely. Perfect. Perfection. So how's everybody been? All the thousands of you watching me and subscribing in their hordes. How's everything been for you? I'm going to Wales on Tuesday. I'm going to Wales for quite a few weeks, and then I'm going to come back to London for about 4 days, and then I'm going to go to Edinburgh, and I'm going to do 2 shows and lots of spots in other people's shows. So that's going to be amazing and fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't actually written my show yet, but I will do that while I'm in Wales. And I will also make lots of videos. So if anybody's got anywhere in the locality of South Wales that you want me to go and see, or maybe I can venture even as far as not the Midlands. The Midlands too far. The West Country, possibly, might be a little bit far, but I can try. So where is good? Where is good? I got a lovely book from a second-hand shop. It's an AA book of all the things in the country. It's from 2000. That's backwards, isn't it? But it's got all pictures of all lovely things. You can see on the front there was a lovely picture of Stonehenge. I've never been to Stonehenge. Has anybody been to Stonehenge? I hear it's lovely, especially at the solstice, but I've missed the solstice now, so I can't really. Well, there's another solstice in the autumn and in the winter, but I missed the summer solstice and the spring solstice and the solstice. I missed all of them. So I'm here and having so much fun. I've forgotten to eat my dinner today. I was going to have, my flatmate has gone to see a Pink Floyd concert. Well, it's not Pink Floyd. It's a sort of Pink Floyd tribute concert. And I was like, no, I'm going to stay home and talk to my adoring fans, all 1,000 million of you. very popular, this chat, yes. So I did that instead. So this is worth it, yes. Great. Well done, Elise. Good choice. So yeah, I'm going to Wales on Tuesday. So I'm going to see all my family. It's going to be so exciting. And that's really it. Oh, goodness me. What's up? What's been up? Oh, I've had a lot of arguments on the internet today. I suppose that's what the internet is for. It's to have arguments with people. Really, what is there but arguments on the internet apart from Candy Crush? And that's the thing about Candy Crush. I'd never played Candy Crush until this week, and I downloaded it because there is an app I've got which pays you to play games, of all the things. And I connected it to Facebook, and there's every now and then people go, I hate it when people play Candy Crush and go on about it. I hate it when people post about Candy Crush. So I was just really thinking, well, Candy Crush is really unpopular. Obviously nobody on my friends list plays that. So I looked at this thing, and I'm like, ooh, I've got really high score. How well do I do against all my hundreds of friends? Hundreds of people on my Facebook friends are playing Candy Crush, and obviously are playing it quite a lot because most of them are better than me, although I have had a few number one spots. But people that I would think are very dismissive about that sort of thing, and they clearly waste their time playing Candy Crush just like the rest of us. Retro gaming, it's retro gaming for you, but I've only just started playing it like this week, and all the people that have ever played it that are dismissing it are on my friends list, and I'm like, what? You hypocrite! You Candy Crush hypocrite! You're eating all the jellies and the chocolates on the Candy Crush and just saying, oh, I don't do Candy Crush. Oh, what else exciting happened to me this week? Well, not exciting. I bought a ready meal. Somebody said, because I said it's a treat, because it is a treat for me, because I usually cook from scratch. The cheapest possible food, but I cook from scratch. I can't really afford to go to restaurants or get takeaway. So I thought, special offer on a ready meal. I will get that. So I got it. Now, my microwave broke a little while ago, but I have an oven. And this said oven cooked. And it's got plastic packaging. It didn't say take the stuff out of plastic packaging. It said oven cook, and I followed the instructions. I did it for a little bit less than it said, and the same temperature it said. And I took it out of the oven, and all of the rice fell out because the bottom had melted. So it had melted onto the rice. So I couldn't eat any of the rice because it was just sort of hard and plastic and all over the baking tray. And I ate the other compartments. It was in little compartments. And then I felt a bit ill, and I thought I probably shouldn't have eaten that, so I complained about it. And they've given me, well, they haven't given me my money back, but they've given me a voucher to get some more plasticky. I can use it for anything. I'm not going to get another one of those ready meals, because obviously I don't want to die of plastic poisoning. But at least it's like, if you complain about something, and they give you a voucher to get more of that something, it's like, well, I don't want more of that something, obviously. But I mean, I can have anything in the shop, but I might want something in a different shop. But I can't have it now because I've only got the money for the thing in the shop. But I suppose I should be grateful. I can't use it to play Candy Crush. Anyway, Candy Crush. Yay. Other games are available. I'm not being paid by the Candy Crush. Well, I am being paid by the Candy Crush. Well, not like 1 penny if I play it for like 200 years or something. It's not a really lucrative. But I probably need to find something that's a little bit more payy than that. But it's a start, isn't it? So, what have you been up to, Midlands Goat? How have you been spending the week by my one and only person that's staying with me at the moment? Anything exciting happened? Have you ever played Candy Crush? Or is it just too retro for you? Are you still there? I'm going to assume yes, because nobody said otherwise. So yes, lots of games. What is your favourite game, people? All the people that put in because there's going to be working. Yeah, well, that's exciting. Working is a good thing to spend your time doing because you get money out of it if you're lucky, and it's good for spending time. Good. Working's good. So put in comments what your favourite game of all time. It doesn't have to be a computer game. It can be a board game or a game playing in the playground game. My favourite computer game, I think, possibly Monkey Island. I like. That's LucasArts. That's good. I like a good old point and click adventure. I really do. I haven't seen many point and click adventures lately. I used to play them a lot ages ago. Yes, you say that, but I've been doing it for like 4 years and I'm still only on about £10. It takes a long time. So, I was talking to it's a specific thing, survey sites. I used to do a lot of surveys online and I haven't really been doing them lately. Maybe I should. Maybe they are the way to make money. I've done product tests. They're really good because you get to eat things or play with things or use things. And then they give you money as well. Not very much money, but then you get the free thing. So that's something. That's very good. So other games. Oh, has anybody played Gabriel Knight? The Gabriel Knight series. I really like that. Monkey Island. Day of the Tentacle. Yes, I was going to say all the LucasArts ones. Day of the Tentacle and Monkey Island and Grim Fandango was good, although it wasn't the best, but it was quite good. And other things. I know there's a lot more. I've suddenly gone blank, but I did like the Sierra ones. Hang on, yeah, that's King's Quest and things like that, wasn't it? I can't remember. I think Sierra is also Gabriel Knight. This is why it sprung to mind. I might be wrong. And also, do you remember Phantasmagoria? Police Quest. I don't think I played that. I have played text adventures. I used to like text adventures before there was all graphics and stuff because I'm quite old now. So text adventures are really good. But then when you start to get the graphics, you play the text adventures again and you're like, ah! Like they put I never originally played the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy one, but they put it on the BBC site a few years ago, and I tried playing it there, and I got very frustrated indeed because it's very hard because it's only certain things that you can say. So I started playing, and I think you're playing as Arthur Dent, and you have to get off into the universe. I never got further than putting down in front of the at the beginning he lies down in front of a he lies down in front of a truck, so it doesn't, not a truck, a sort of a thing that's gonna dig up his house. So he lies down in front of that in the book and in the film and in the TV series and in the radio show and all of this. He lies down in front of it, and then they go away, and then it's a bulldozer. That's it, a yellow bulldozer. So I never got further than that. I've tried. It's very frustrating. I got killed, and I'm like, well, that doesn't happen in the book or the film or the TV series or the radio. Why do you keep killing me? So I know there must be a way to get further than that, but after trying several times I got very frustrated and thought, well, what? So basically you lie down in front of the bulldozer and you get bulldozed. No. So I never really got into space or anything. I didn't get a towel, and I like towels. Towels are good. Always remember to bring a towel. So wait for, do you need to do that? I have to wait for Putt Ford to go to the pub, and then what do I do? Something else. Drink some beer. I don't know. So maybe, I don't know whether it's still there, because they got rid of, a few years ago, they got rid of all the things, the old stuff that they had on the BBC site, so it might not be there anymore. But I'll go looking for it, and I'll wait for, is that what you actually type in? Wait for Ford to go to the pub, get beer and peanuts. I will try it again. But then, do I get killed if I go into space straight away? Every time I do something, do I have to start again? Because it's very frustrating. So I had a really good text adventure game when I was little, where it was on a spaceship and you just wandered up and down corridors. But I didn't really get very far with that, but I was happy with it. It's like, go east, go west, go north, go south, go up, go down, pick up thing. You have to be very specific about what you pick up. I don't think I ever finished any of them, but it was enough for me. It was enough. Very exciting. Very exciting wandering up and down corridors in space, even though actually there's no pictures and you're just using your imagination. Your imagination can take you quite a long way. Your imagination. So yeah, they probably are. And but they used to be on a tape. Do you remember that? Back in the day, they didn't have CDs or discs and you don't have CDs now. That's old-fashioned. CDs. What's the CD? You don't have like little SD cards or anything, or just download them off the internet. You had an actual tape. The sort of it was like a little cassette, and you stuck it in a tape cassette player, and it would go beep 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 beep, exactly like that, for about half an hour, and then see, I've driven somebody away with my impression of an old-fashioned computer game tape. So eventually you'd play it. I also got one from the front of a magazine, which I was very excited about. It was a text adventure again, and I think it involved some sort of elf that lived up a tree. Yes, exactly. An elf that lived up a tree, and then it gave you some wine, and you had to choose between the red wine, the white wine, and the yellow wine. And then you choose the yellow wine, and it go, aha, that's not wine, and then I don't think it got very far because it was a serialization, so that was exciting. Not really, but it's a thing to do. So I'm lacking conversation today. That's mainly because there's only anyhow exactly. Oh, I need ways to, I don't know, do stuff. What shall I do? What? Maybe I'll do a sort of crowd sourcing thing where people will tell me what to do, and I will do it as long as it doesn't get me killed in a text adventure lying in front of a bulldozer sort of way. So yeah, I could sort of have a crowdsourcing. What shall I do with my life? That's exciting. I will do that, and maybe pick up tips. Pick up tips, yeah, because pick up tips will be good. Oh, picking up things. Did you see that whole thing about that poor couple that were picking up possibly a cigarette butt, and then they smoked it and they got Novichok poisoning? Oh, which is really, I mean, it's terrible for them. But I'm also like, because I I don't smoke, so I wouldn't pick up a cigarette butt. But I did pick up a 5p piece last week before and what if that had been Novichoked? It's a worry, isn't it? It's a worry. Oh, and I also got blackberries for the first time. I'm worrying. Blackberries. What if somebody's poisoned the blackberry? I do pick up rubbish. Yeah, I do pick up rubbish. But 5p is useful, and blackberries are useful because they taste nice. Lovely. Never have pick up rubbish. Never what? Anyway. Yes, so this week I've been walking, being contentious on the internet, playing Candy Crush for money, and this, hooray! Is anybody up to anything nice? Is anyone going somewhere nice on your holidays? Sound like a hairdresser now. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should turn to hairdresser because obviously my hair's so amazing. So I should do other people's hair. That's what I should do. Hair and makeup, because I'm so good at hair and makeup. I should really do that. That's what I'll do. So, nice to thank you, Midlands Goat, for keeping me company on this sunny day. Yeah, sunny. So sunny. So much sun. I'm not sure what the point of the sun is. Obviously, it keeps us all healthy and alive, and then it kills us. It's a bit of a mixed blessing, is the sun, isn't it? People used to worship in the olden days, like the Arten. Do you know about that? Akhenaten. He broke. What am I talking about? Monotheism, one of the first monotheistic religions, where he worshipped the sun. Hello, Ollie. Yes, we're just talking about history, Egyptian history 101. And Akhenaten, he was a card, wasn't he? Had a funny face, and probably all sorts of terrible issues, because what the Egyptian royalty used to do was all marry each other, and then they turned into weirdness. What is my view of? Well, the Earth is not flat. The Earth is round, and the Earth is not hollow. The Earth is round and filled with lava. Yes, same as royalty today. The royalty today are filled with lava. I think we're talking about something else. Yes, yeah, so there's a bit of a delay, I think, on the commentary because I see the comments and I'm not sure they're exactly talking about what. I mean, it takes a while to type them up. So yes, Akhenaten probably is related to royalty today because when you actually start looking at royalty, they're all related to each other. Like I did a lot of family history, and if you find, I've said this before, if you find even one noble person, and you eventually will because everybody's related, one noble person in your tree, and you start tracing back, you go, oh, I'm related to royalty. We're all related to royalty. And all of royalty, all of royalty, all of royalty is related to the rest of royalty, very very closely. So if you find one person of royal extraction and try to trace them, they're all not only connected, but you'll find that the same royals will appear in your tree about 100 times, at least. Conservative estimate, probably more than that, because we're all related to each other 1,000,000,000 times over, especially the royals. Anyway, the flat earthers, back to that. I'm not sure what they're coming from. This, I mean, I've had a few arguments about a lot of things, contentious issues today. Not flat earthers, really, because, whereas I've got friends that have various issues and various sides of issues and have maybe sometimes controversial ideas about things, I don't think I'm friends with anybody that believes the earth is flat. I might be wrong. They're keeping it very, very secret, if they are. But I know that in Germany during the World War, that a lot of people thought that it was hollow because they thought it was hollow, and that if you went to the North Pole, you could go in and you could go into the middle of the world, and there would be there's people in the middle of the world because there's some sort of, I think it's because the people during the Second World War in Germany, well, they went a bit weird, obviously, but they also started believing in Norse mythology, and Norse mythology is, there's several layers to the world, like there's Middle Earth. Hang on, is that right? Anyway, that is also, Lord of the Rings is also based on Norse mythology. So yeah, so I think, yeah, yes, exactly, they'd probably, flat earthers probably talk a lot about things, but there have been some weird people with weird ideas lately. I don't know. And what can you do? Because if somebody's got a really fixed fixed idea, then they do tend to talk about it, and you also can't really persuade them that it's probably not a real thing or a sensible thing. Because if people have an idea that they think is like, this is amazing, and sometimes an idea has been around for ages and it's usually nonsense, but people every now and then discover it and go, wow, it's amazing and new, and I'm enlightened, and now I believe this thing that is clearly nonsense, because that's what you do. And you think you're the only person a lot of the time that's discovered this weird thing, or you cling to the other people that believe it, and then if you're all together all believing the same weird thing. Anyway, very strange is the world. So, what have we discussed today? We've discussed walking around, whales, computer games, Candy Crush in particular. Why, I don't know, flat earth. Other things. What else have we discussed? I'm just trying to do a little recap for people that are just joining us. Oh, royals. And strobing. It's in my lovely blanket. Strop the strobing. Strop the stoving. Yes, stopped. Spoonerisms. Fun for all the family. So I can have a little wander around before I leave you for the night to watch whatever you want to watch. I know my mum likes that there Poldark with his shirt off, and that I can see why you would like that. Yes. Anyway, here's my lovely grandfather clock. Have I showed you this before? Good, isn't it? La 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 la, grandfather clock. Shall I open the grandfather clock and have a look to see what time it is? Look, that's the time. Is it the time? No, the grandfather clock's not been wound. What's the time? It's 9:15. We're already clean. Yes. So that's good. And just oh yes, that's got one key that also opens. So I'm going to use this key to actually open this bit here. Exciting. It is right twice a day. There you go. It's got bingy bongy things. I can't see because it's too dark to see it. That's not good. Just yay. Look, things, and then I think what happens is you wind it up and that the weights go down, and then as it goes up again it winds itself down and you have to wind it again. I don't know because I've never actually wound it. I wonder how you do wind it. There must be a way to make the grandfather clock work. I don't know. How do you make a grandfather clock work? Ask your grandfather. Bit sexist, isn't it? What about your grandmother? I'm sure she can also work a grandfather clock. Anyway, there's a lovely thing. There you go. You can't read it because it's backwards. Tempus fugit. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun, and it also flies very quickly, and then you die. Time flies. That's it. Wait. Time flies, and then you die. That's lovely, isn't it? So, I should probably be on my way. I've only got 4 or 5 people, which is better than no people, and I thank you very much for joining me. It has been a delight to talk to you, and I will probably, the next time that I see you, I'll be in Wales. So I will do a chat from Wales. Now, the internet doesn't stretch very far in my parents' house for some reason. So keep up the regular Sunday slots, I will. So I'll do, but I might do one before that. So I'll do one, but it's not, I've been trying to do it at the same time every Sunday, and it doesn't seem to make any difference to audience sizes. Like nobody has noticed that I'm doing them. But I'm going to try and do them at 8:30 GMT, British summertime, for a while, for the foreseeable future. So the next one will be from Wales, and then I'll do a couple more from Wales. Then I might do one from London again, and then I'll do one from Edinburgh. Maybe 2 from Edinburgh. So that'll be exciting for years, won't it? And then I'll be back in London again. So, that is my schedule. I will say that to Wales for you, even though I don't really speak Welsh. I do know what that means, and I will say hello to Wales in Welsh, if I can work out how to speak Welsh. Shall I? Yes, I will say that. So, Nosta. There you go. Don't say Nosferatu. It's a different thing. Nosta. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you again soon from Wales, live and also recorded. Bye-bye. Have a good night.